What are some forgotten 80s hair metal bands? Imagine a time when big hair, leather, and glitter ruled the music scene. The 1980s was the era of glam metal, a genre full of energy, catchy hooks, and flashy style. While bands like Motley Crue, Bon Jovi, and Def Leppard became household names, many other talented groups played the same scene but didn't get the same spotlight. Today, we're going to look at some of those lesser-known bands that helped shape the era but are now mostly forgotten. One of these bands is Laaz Rockit. They came from the San Francisco Bay Area and mixed thrash metal with glam influences. They released several albums in the mid to late 1980s and toured with big names like Metallica and Slayer. Despite their talent and energetic shows, they never broke into the mainstream. Their music still has a raw, powerful feel that fans of underground metal can appreciate. Then there's Laaz. This band started with a classic heavy metal sound and a glam look that was typical of the time. They released a few albums and gained some attention, but they shifted toward a softer, more commercial style later on. Unfortunately, that change didn't lead to major radio or MTV success, and they faded from view. Still, their early work remains a hidden gem for collectors. Another band worth mentioning is Every Mother's Nightmare. Originating from Memphis, they combined southern rock with sleaze metal. They had a loyal fan base and some exposure on MTV, but they never reached the big heights of their peers. Their albums are filled with gritty, energetic tunes that capture the spirit of the underground scene. Beau Nasty was known for their lively live shows and catchy melodies. They built a cult following despite not having a major hit or widespread recognition. Their music is fun, loud, and full of attitude, making them a favorite among dedicated fans of the genre. Britny Fox is another example. They kept going through the 1980s and gained some popularity with hits like Long Way to Love. They had the glam look and sound that fans loved, but outside the genre's core audience, they're not as well remembered today. Still, their albums are full of fun, high-energy rock. From across the Atlantic, Tigertailz from Wales added their own flavor to the glam scene. They had a wild style and some catchy songs, but they didn't reach the same level of success as American bands. Their energetic performances and flashy image made them stand out, even if they didn't become chart toppers. Lynch Mob is a band that featured former members of Dokken. They released some strong albums and showed impressive musicianship. But arriving late in the hair metal timeline meant they didn't get as much attention as the bands that started the craze. Still, their music is a solid example of the genre's diversity. Boy Floyd is known for their glam image and memorable tunes. They had some success with songs like I Wanna Be With You, but they never quite broke into the mainstream. Their style and sound are classic 80s glam, and their albums are worth a listen for fans of that era. Other bands like Candy Harlots, Tango, and BulletBoys each brought their own twist to the glam metal scene. They gained some critical praise and loyal fans but remained overshadowed by the giants of the genre. Their music still captures the high-energy, big-hair spirit of 1980s glam metal, even if they're not household names today. These bands all delivered memorable albums and lively shows, but the saturation of glam metal on the Sunset Strip and the industry's focus on a few stars kept them in the shadows. Exploring their music offers a richer picture of the 1980s music scene beyond the biggest names. Their songs still echo the fun, rebellious energy that made the era so unique.